So I was like everyone else reading my New York Times yesterday, clicked on an interesting story about letters that Donald Trump has written over the years. And it's a wide variety. You've got him writing to his then wife, Ivana, I adore and love my little darling. You have him writing to Rudy Giuliani, just a gushing note, the greatest mayor the city's ever had. You know what I'm saying? And also very negative notes. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, the basketball legend who's criticized Trump harshly, gave him one of those scrawled little notes. Now I know why the press always treated you so badly. They couldn't stand you. And as I was reading this piece, I was thinking, how many stories have I read or segments that I have watched or items that I have clicked on over the past year about Donald Trump's life? I mean, not just his policy positions and his campaign and the strategy, would he get to 1237, and what he said about Mexicans and Meghan and all of that. Talking about his lifestyle, what he said to about women to Howard Stern, his jet and Mar-a-Lago and his former butler, and just about everything having to do with Trump world. And I realized, yes, of course, it is obvious that a lot of this gets written and talked about because Donald Trump is a magnet for eyeballs and for clicks online. But it also occurred to me that maybe the media are just feeding a national curiosity about Donald Trump. Now, it's pretty clear. There are a lot of people in this country who like and admire Donald Trump. There are a lot of the people in the country who can't stand Donald Trump and think he would be a disastrous president. But I think many of them are just, sort of hungry for details about who this guy is and all the different things he's done in his life and the different positions and his wealth and the women and all of that. So I did a little Google search just to see what came up. Okay, CBS, Mark Cuban questions whether Donald Trump is a billionaire. Does he really have all that money? New York Daily News talking about a 1994 interview in which Trump said, I don't want to sound too much like a chauvinist. When I come home and dinner's not ready, I go through the roof. Here's CNN, Donald Trump's obsession with himself. Well, maybe we share that obsession. And then this lovely line from a BBC correspondent who was trying to explain the addiction to Trump and went to the mental health terms. For all the abuse, for all the belittlement, we as reporters show no signs of ending our relationship addiction with Donald Trump. Now you look at Hillary Clinton, she's led a pretty colorful life. First Lady, Senator, Secretary of State. She's been through all these controversies, scandals, some scooter scandals, the email mess, Benghazi, Monica, her husband's affairs. But she's been on the public stage for 25 years, and she's much more of a private person. We kind of feel like we know most of what there is to know about Hillary Clinton, or that we're just not going to get much deeper. But Trump, of course, a newcomer to the political scene, even though he was a big celebrity, big reality TV show star, builder of casinos and golf courses and hotels and luxury buildings. And so I wonder if this is almost like a hidden factor in the election, that people want to know more and more and more about Trump. Now, it's possible that as they know more and more, they will decide, a majority of Americans may decide that he's not fit to be commander-in-chief, but I wonder if others are just so taken by the Trump story that they'll want to see how the story ends and what would the next 4 years really be like if Donald Trump moved his act to the White House. You can blame the media for focusing too much on Trump, but I wonder if we are feeding an appetite, a hunger out there to just understand what makes this guy tick.